Hi Yarny friends, this is Stephanie of Stephanie's Yarn Escape. Thank you for joining me today for Yarn Stash Enhancer number 13. Yes, you heard that right. I haven't done a Yarn Stash Enhancer in quite some time, it feels like. And I honestly just haven't been buying the yarn. Just nothing. And yeah, so I've been trying to hold back on purchasing the yarn and using from my stash. I'm honestly trying to do that because I have a stash to be used and I'm going to use it. Now I am allowing myself to purchase yarn when I need it. Like I bought yarn for that manatee blanket a couple weeks ago. I need it for that blanket. I didn't do a Yarn Stash Enhancer on that, but I showed you guys during the video. Anyway, only if I need it for projects, for orders, to complete current projects, or on one of my shopping trips that I do with my local yarny friend. So me and her, I see an arthritis specialist in the town. It's about an hour away. And me and her both take the day off work, go to my appointment, which I schedule in the morning to get that out of the way. And then we go shopping, get something to eat. It's a good time. We both deserve this day, like more than we both realize. Love it. So, but the trip itself, this last time as far as the yarn sales, was really depressing. And I think it was like that the last time we went too. It's just, there's just not much on sale when we go. So Hobby Lobby didn't have their 30% off this week, so that was an off week. Michael's and Joann's, we went to both of those and nothing. Now I did buy a skein of yarn at Hobby Lobby and it wasn't on sale, but I needed it. And I don't have it to show you. So I'm working on this top secret project, which you guys will see in December. And I used antique white, and I love this yarn. And I didn't know it was antique white. I just grabbed it off the shelf thinking it was white, but here it's antique white. And so I needed to finish it. So when I added on white, and I'm like, whoa, that's different. Doesn't work. So I had to buy a skein of antique white, and I couldn't wait another week because I need to get the project done. But I got my antique white, and no, it wasn't 30% off, but that's okay. And, you know, I got some stuff for my Christmas tree and yada, yada, yada. But it was a good time. So then we went to Joann's, and I think that's the only other place I bought yarn on that day. So we went to Joann's, and their Karen 1 pounds were on sale for $6.99. You know, it's a good price, but I don't look out for them. But we were looking at them, just eyeballing them. And I saw this one color, and I was like, that's pretty. I must have that. And I couldn't just settle for that one color. I had to get, and this is how I shop. This is how she shops too. You get the yarn you need to make a blanket. You don't know if that's what you're going to make. That's my intentions when I was buying it. I'm going to make this gorgeous blanket. Will I use it that way when I start the project? I don't know. But I had to have the color. So this is the color that I had to have. This is Karen 1 pounds, 812 yards, 4 medium, in the color Fig. And it's like this rustic purplish, like, I don't know. I had to have it. And like the camera to me it just looks like light purple, but it's like I don't know. I can't explain it, but in real life it looks very, very pretty, and I had to have it. And so like I said, they only had one. And so then I had to purchase component yarns to make a blanket. Yeah, so it escalated very quickly. So I got soft gray mix and white. Speaking of white, let me tell you about this white. So I got this blanket, this yarn. I thought a gingham blanket would be very cute in these 3 colors. That's the intentions of this yarn. If that's what I'll do, I'm not sure, but that's the intentions. So let me tell you about this white. And I wish I had, we were looking at it on the shelf, and it's labeled as white. You guys can't see this, but I was like, going back to my antique white from Hobby Lobby, like looking at it on the shelf, it just looks white until you hold it up to white. And you can see it's very slightly different. Very slightly different, but enough to notice. Excuse me. Well, we saw this white up on the shelf, and my friend had a skein of Red Heart white in her hand, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, well, that's more like antique white. There's just something off about it. It's not white, but it's white. Make any sense? I wish I had white to show you guys. I don't have, oh yeah, I do. I do. Let me see if it works. It's a different yarn. Do you guys see that? It's like, it's got this cream through it. Like, it's just not white. And so, you know, I had to buy that antique white for my project. And I'm like, this is more antique white than that. I don't know. I don't make the yarn, I just buy it. So yes, very excited. Like I said, a gingham blanket is my intentions for this. I think those 3 colors are gorgeous together, and it's all because of this one color I was feeling the inspiration. And we have to have gray. You can never have too much gray, okay? Never too much. Also at Joann's, I bought this bag too. It says, I always buy their bags. It says, make time for sunshine. And there's a story to this bag too. Actually, I bought another one too, but it's currently housing yarny gifts for some friends. I was a few dollars off. I had a coupon on my app saying $5 off of 35. And I was a couple dollars off. I'm like, add 2 of those bags. And then he scanned the wrong coupon. He scanned a 50% off a full priced item. It took 50% off the bag. And I said, that ain't right. And it was an episode. And then he had to cancel and hit all these buttons. But I got my $5 off. But I got it's a cute bag. I can never have too many of these bags. Not only do I use them for myself, but I like to buy extras. There is a local place. It's called the Foster Closet. It's this friend of mine's mom that collects donations for kids that are going through the foster system and gives them supplies, because you never know when you're fostering a child. You don't know how that child's going to be, what they need, what you then realize what you don't have. So I give her some of these bags along with my donations for the Foster Closet. So when people need stuff for the Foster Closet, they can put them in one of these bags and go home. So I always buy a couple extra bags, and they're great for at home. I have a bunch. Don't know where that come from, but okay. What else did I buy at Joann's? I bought this Big Twist Freelance. Why? I don't know. It was on sale for $3.99. That's one why. These colors I really like. What am I going to do with it? I have not a clue. I bought 3 of them. I just love these colors. And so I brought it home. So, let's see here. This is, like I said, Big Twist Freelance. It's a 4 medium. Color is brown multi. And there is 206 yards. I don't know what I'm going to make with this. Don't know why I bought 3. I feel like I should have bought more. But I just love it. And that green, that orange is like a heathered orange, and the other colors are like solid. So, don't know what I'm going to make. But I have it now. Sorry, I'm just sitting here looking at it, and I'm like, what can I make with this? I don't know. It was one of those on the whim deals. It was a good price. I like the colors, and there we go. It is what it is, right? What else did I get? So that was all I bought at Joann's. So then we went to Michael's. Nothing was on sale. Nothing. Well, no, I lied. There was some things in the middle aisle on sale. The yarn, the On The Go by Yarn Inspirations, the ones in a donut shape or whatever, that was on sale. And some blanket yarn. But that's it. There wasn't nothing else on sale. So disappointing. But we were looking at the pattern books, and I don't buy pattern books a whole lot. More so recently, I have bought more than I have over the years, because I find a lot of stuff online. But I love a good pattern book. When I buy patterns online, I always try to print them out. And because I like the physical product, because when I sit down to crochet at night, I'm sitting in front of a TV, watching whatever. So I just rather have the paper product. So I got this book here for one project, the Gainsey Crochet Home. And, oh, it's Annie's Crochet. There's one project in here that I liked. I liked this one too. This one caught my eye. But the one I wanted, which I'm sure I could have found online or whatever. Where is it? There's some cute stuff in here. I'll show you the other projects here in a second. It's just this one I wanted. This one here. That is the reason why I wanted this pattern book, was for this one blanket. And these cables are just gorgeous. The yarn they used is Red Heart Super Saver Aran Fleck. They used 9 skeins of that. And yes, you can certainly see the fleck in that. So, very cute. I like the yarn that... I like the color of the yarn they used. Don't know if I'll use the same yarn. I don't have to. But I like it nonetheless. That's the reason why I bought it. But here's the other patterns in this book. There's a basket, a table runner, a little floor mat for like in front of your sink. It's like a half a circle. Some washcloths, mug rugs. Very cute, very neutral. I like it. And then, of course, this one here. But, yeah, I just bought it for that one blanket. This one blanket is the reason why I bought it. And it was $8.99. So then there was a coupon on the app for 20% off, full price total. And this is the only thing I bought. So I'm like, I pulled up my 20% off coupon. It doesn't apply to books. Whatever. Of course it doesn't. But anyways, that's all I bought that day. Not a whole lot, but at least I come home with something. You know, I didn't come home empty-handed. We also did, like, non-yarny shopping because we both have a large amount of yarn. And it's close to Christmas, so we were also looking at Christmas shopping, which I wasn't very successful at either. I got some stuff for my Christmas tree. So I'm going to put a Christmas tree. This is my second floor hallway that you guys are viewing. And I'm going to put I bought a tree last year after Christmas sale. And I'm going to put a tree, and it's going to be my tree that I decorate, because everyone decorates the main tree downstairs. And this tree here in my little corner is going to be my tree where I put my ornaments on. So I was getting a few things for that tree. But that's all I really bought that day. And then the next day on Saturday, one of my friends that are local, she's also a local yarny friend, sent me a text message saying that Ollie's has some cake yarn. I was like, okay, what do they got? And she was telling me some of the things. She sent me a picture of what she got. And I was like, okay. She's like, you need to stop down. I was like, all right. You know, it's just me and my daughter at the time. And I'm like, do you want to go down to Ollie's? And she's like, for what? And I'm like, there's some yarn down there. She's like, Mom, don't you think you have enough yarn? I don't know who she thought she was talking to. She never used to say such horrid things. Usually when I say, do you want to go yarn shopping? She's like, let's go. But now she's saying I have too much yarn. I blame her father. Like, he must be talking to her. So once he got home, I went to Ollie's by myself. I don't need that negativity in my life, right? Anyway, I went down and I was looking. They have a large selection. They have a bunch of different cakes. They have skinny cakes, Karen cakes, baby cakes, cotton cakes, all sorts of stuff. And I was back and forth. I was actually in there for quite some time, just looking at it, trying to decide. I had a basket. I put some things in my basket, took some things out. Just couldn't decide. And I don't know if that's the kind of mood I was in. But I ended up not getting any cakes. I did get 2 skeins of yarn though. But they weren't the cakes. I liked some of the colors down there, but I just wasn't drawing the inspiration. So I figured I'll probably be one of those moods. I'll probably stop down later this week once I get some sort of inspiration. Now that I see what they have, some things might come to me and then I might go down and get some, but we'll see. I didn't buy any, but I did buy 2 skeins of Karen 1 pound. I must be on a Karen 1 pound kick. I haven't bought it for a really long time, and I bought 5 skeins in 2 days. But it's this limeade color, and it's not as bright as you guys are seeing. I don't think it's more, I don't know how to explain it, but I love it. I think it's going to be a cute blanket. I think I'm liking this yarn for blankets more so than amigurumi. Simply because I'm making an amigurumi with it and I enjoy it, but I'm really loving, I love this yarn for amigurumi. So, let's see here. This, it was $3.99. Couldn't pass that up. It's 100% acrylic, 4 medium, color is limeade, and there's 812 yards. So, technically, if you look at the yardage I bought, I did buy a lot of yarn because I bought 5 big skeins of yarn over the weekend. That's a lot of yarn. So, yes. Yeah, that's all I bought. That's my... I haven't bought any hand-dyed yarn online for a while. Simply because I just haven't. It's been a little busy, and I honestly just haven't sat down to look at some online. That was my 2021 project, was to buy handmade yarn from online shops that have less than 500 sales. And I bought a lot of it this year. I bought a lot. And because there for a while I was doing like bi-weekly, a couple times it was weekly. Like, I bought a lot. But this time of year I try not to buy so much for myself because it is Christmas time. And I mean, I did buy some stuff for myself, but I try and limit it, dial it back a little bit, simply because it's Christmas time and, yeah, other things are going on. But, yeah, I do have some hand-dyed yarn that my daughter dyed the other weekend, and I'm not going to show you guys. Typically, I show you guys when we dye yarn. But these are also going to be presents for some yarny friends, so I don't want them to see them. I have so many things I just can't seem to show you guys lately. I don't know what it is. I have secret projects, and I have yarn I can't show you. I'm sorry. You'll see it later, I promise. So, that's all I have to share. So, until next time, keep that yarn running through his fingers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.